International Yoga Day. Yoga Day is celebrated every year on the 21st of June. According to the Panchang, June 21st is the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere, which is called the summer solstice. After the summer solstice, the sun is in Dakshinayan. Due to Dakshinayan, the brightness of the sun decreases, due to which the environment becomes impure, germs start to be generated, the immunity to diseases decreases. In such a situation, every year on June 21st, International Yoga Day is celebrated to achieve spiritual achievements and to keep the body and mind healthy. Which god first started yoga? In Yoga Vidya, Shiva is considered as Adi Yogi, i.e. Lord Shiva was the father of yoga. According to the Vedas, yoga is the union of the soul and the supreme soul. Yoga destroys the ego. The moment the instincts of the mind cease, then a particle of yoga begins. Yoga Day was started in 2015 all over the world. Yoga Day is celebrated every year with the aim of increasing immunity to fight infection. Every year a theme is kept for the Yoga Day event. The theme of this International Yoga Day 2023 is Humanity. Yoga Day is celebrated with the aim of spreading awareness about the many physical and spiritual benefits of yoga to the people of the world. Every year on the 21st of June, International Yoga Day is celebrated all over the world. Yoga is the identity of our India, which is done in India for many centuries. After India's initiative, yoga got international status and it was adopted by the whole world. Shiva has been described as the first yogi of the universe in religious texts. But the Saptarishis spread the powerful knowledge of yoga all over the world, including Asia, North Africa, South America. International Yoga Day is celebrated every year on the 21st of June. Even though the celebration of Yoga Day at the international level has started from the year 2015. But the method of Yoga Vidya is very old. Many people have contributed in its promotion. But the knowledge of yoga was spread by the 7 sages all over the world. According to religious texts, Lord Shiva has been described as the first yogi of the universe. But gradually this tradition became a symbol of the harsh tenacity of the sages. Maharishi Patanjali was the first yogi in the order of sages. Patanjali composed 195 Yoga Sutras, which are considered the pillars of yoga philosophy. That's why Patanjali is not considered less than Shiva in the yoga tradition. After this, Adi Yogi transformed himself into Adi Guru and started imparting his yogic knowledge to 7 sadhaks. These 7 people became Brahma Gnani and were called Saptarishi. These 7 sages are worshipped in Sanatan culture. Saptarishis spread the knowledge of yoga all over the world. These became the 7 main aspects of Saptarishi yoga after receiving the technique and knowledge from Shiva to blossom into the supreme nature. These 7 sages were sent to different parts of the world in 7 directions, because they can spread their knowledge to the general public. Of these 7 sages, 1 went to Central Asia, another to the Middle East and North Africa, the 3rd to South America, the 4th to East Asia, the 5th to the foothills of the Himalayas, the 6th to Adi Yogi, and the 7th to the south. Took the road to travel to the Indian subcontinent. This sage who travelled to the southern peninsula is considered very important for us, whose name is Agastya Muni. Agastya Muni made the spiritual process a practical part of living life, not as an education or tradition. The hundreds of yogis created by him were a storehouse of energy. It is also said about Agastya Yogi that he did not leave a single person who was ignorant of the sacred yogic knowledge and techniques. Agastya Yogi made yoga famous in every household.